Now I shall be teaching the fourth chapter of Political Science, class 9, and the name of the chapter is Electoral Politics. Now you have to understand how elections are held in various countries and what are the process involved in the elections, which people are there in the elections, and how it is done in a smooth and democratic nature. Well, before I start with the chapter, let's try and understand the new terms which will be occurring again and again in the chapter. The first is by-elections. By-elections are those elections which are held in any part of the country because of the death of the candidate, resignation of a candidate or some other problem, and the seat is vacant. That is why in a particular constituency, in a particular area, the elections are held to fill that vacancy is called as by-elections. Next is campaigning. You all must have seen that before the elections, the candidates come to your house and you see posters all around. You also hear them speaking on loudspeakers. That is, all this is meant for persuading the voters to vote in their favor and against other candidates. Next is constituency. When the elections are to be held in such a vast country, then it has to be divided into smaller areas. And these smaller political areas which are divided for elections are called as constituency. Next is election commission. Election commission is in fact that body which looks after the fair, free and democratic elections in a country. They are a very important part of elections, and the head of the election commission is the election commissioner. Next is opposition parties. After the voters have voted and the results are out, then become two set of parties. The ruling party, that is those who have got maximum number of seats, and the others who become the opposition party, that is those who have not been able to get the majority seats. So, all those on the other hand are called as the opposition parties. They play a very important role because they keep telling the majority party, the ruling party, whenever it goes wrong, it criticizes their policies and also updates the people in general about the working of the government. Next is general elections. General elections are those elections which are held in a country after nearly 5 years, so that the seats are filled in. That is, when the entire country holds election, that is called as general election.